my favorite thing, obviously, is Batman, the Brave and the Bold. It's a Batman and Damian Wayne storyline. Guys, James Gunn watched our episode. He heard us. He saw our TikToks. We are finally getting a fucking Robin. So leave a like and subscribe right now.
Robin?
Leave a like and subscribe right now if you want me to get Sean and get a new co-host. Cause
hey, it could be Nightwing or something. I don't know.
Stop it. Just stop it. But yeah, thank God we're finally getting Robin. We've only asked for like a fucking decade and a half now. It's based upon Grant Morrison's run. It will introduce the Bat family, and I took that as we're gonna get a lot of their things, but.
Yeah, probably Tim Drake. Well, maybe introduce some of those.
Yeah,
Robins.
so basically when I read it, I never finished it, but the part where I was at, that you didn't find out till like another. Oh, spoilers by the way. Obviously, fucking 30 minutes in. Or spoilers for this part if you don't want to know. This is just a theory if he's going off this run, but excuse me, you find out at some point when I was reading that Bruce has gone missing or is out of town or is dead or he's missing or dead, one of those two. And it's been Dick Grayson as Batman. And it's been Dick Grayson and Damian Wayne. And Damian Wayne's always a dick. But to an extent. But he's not fucking with Dick being Batman. Because he's like, I'm the true heir. Because Damian Wayne is like super serious. Like all the time. He takes the shit a little too seriously. So it's that. But the part I'm a little confused with is when he said Grant Morrison's line, is it going to be like starting off as Bruce and then going to Dick? Like, I'm very confused with that part.
Well, my guess, if you think it's going, they'll probably start. The first one will just be about Bruce, and maybe at the end he goes missing in the end scene, and then like you said, the next one. And at some point in that movie, they introduce you to Dick and know that he's the old Robin.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean? So he knows, you know what I mean? There's contingencies in place for him to take over if anything happens.
Yeah, because Damian Wayne is the youngest Robin. So when he was being the Robin. And James, put two together. If they're doing the youngest Robin and James Gunn knows how to do fan service, this means we have Nightwing, Tim Drake, Red Hood, Jason Todd, I assume Batgirl, obviously all the other
Well, him saying Bat Family makes me think at least two. What are there? Four? You just named four of them. At least two of them will be in it.
Yeah, guarantee you, Dick Grayson probably.
Yeah,
I hope
Dick,
Jason Todd.
And like I said, I'd say 2 or 3 out of the 4. Maybe not all 4.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'd say what was the Batgirl was
Barbara Gordon.
I was gonna say Gordon's daughter, and Tim, Jason Todd, and Damian, and Dick Grayson. So I'd say we probably get 3 out of the 5 of those.
Yeah,
maybe not all of them.
I really hope it. Obviously, you guys know how I feel about Red Hood, but hear me out. James Gunn in general is always focused on like family storylines and like emotional storylines. So like if they're starting with Damian Wayne, you saw like, the family dynamics or the relationship dynamics between Damian and Bruce, him not being a real father, all that. Bam, that's one family point. Dick Grayson, first Robin, etc. That whole storyline where it can connect with Damian and Dick and what I said earlier regarding Grant Morrison. And then if you write it right to like make it really emotional, Jason Todd obviously
gets killed. Yeah,
gets killed. He's been left behind, etc. All that shit, and that's a gut wrenching story there if you do it right on screen. Mm-hmm. So I was like, that's why in my head, I was like, I'd be really surprised if it's not Dick, Jason, obviously Damian. Probably, I assume probably get a Batgirl just because of how it can connect and just today's, maybe Tim Drake. I don't know. I think he's the least popular out of everyone.
Yeah. If I had to pick one, I don't know. I would say, maybe Jason Todd. Out of the 4, I would say, Jason Todd's probably the least popular.
Wow.
Yeah, Dick's the most popular.
Yeah, Dick.
Because he's Robin.
Yeah.
And like the Teen Titans, he's Dick Grayson.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So he's the most popular. Damian, because he's actually his son.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that also confirms that Talia al Ghul. So I assume she'll be in this movie as well. Obviously Ra's al Ghul. Is it Ra's or Ra's?
Ra's al Ghul.
Ra's al Ghul. They've said it like 15 different ways. Ra's al Ghul will be in it. Obviously Lazarus Pit, all that. So yeah, I'm very excited to see it. I'm actually excited to see how young they're gonna do Damian Wayne, because Damian Wayne's like 12.
That's why I'm be too. Like I said, I'm interested to see what Batman they pick. Well, I just feel like this would have been a perfect casting for Ben Affleck, but I guess they didn't. Like, where was your son in the other movies?
Yeah,
I guess he could have just been like, he ain't around. Like, I'm doing Batman shit. Like,
and like he was raised by assassins his whole life. It was like only till like recently ish he was introduced to him. But yeah, well, I'm intrigued. I'm very excited, just mostly because I'm excited to finally see a Robin on screen, and I really do. Minus like the Superman casting controversy regarding James Gunn in general, I think he's doing the best. He's doing a really good job so far with constructing an overall storyline. Because he said it a few times. He's like, "Okay, I get it. DC's been in shambles. I want to make everything cohesive." From video games to movies, like everything is the same actor, same character throughout everything.
Yeah, like I said, I just think that they're punishing Henry Cavill for all that. Like, maybe it's not a Rock thing. I just think like he was everybody's favorite. Everyone remembered him the most here, and they're like, all right, we're gonna throw him out because he's, you know what I mean, people remember him from the old ones.
Maybe that's too much of a big distraction. Probably same thing with Ben Affleck.
Like I said, I don't know. Ben said he didn't want to do it anymore, right?
He was very interested in directing.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he said he didn't want it. So I understand that. But like I said, with this arc,
we'll see
where they are, what the story they're telling. It's like I think they could have used Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill.
Yeah. When they announced Damian Wayne, I'm like, really?
It's just like I don't think people would have cared as much as they think about you reusing the same actors. It's like, who cares? Make it better.
If you're resetting he really. James Gunn said that Flash is resetting the storyline.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that too. And again, I completely forgot this point too. You're literally doing some weird shit where you're like, all right, we just changed the timeline. So it's like, okay, Henry Cavill never worked at the Daily Planet yet. The military doesn't know who he is. He never met Lois yet. Like, you're resetting the time. Like that's how. Like I said, that's what Flashpoint does in the animated series. He resets the timeline, and a bunch of subtle shit changes. Where like, and they go back to the beginning. Where like. First time he saved his mom and she doesn't die and it fucks everything up. And then the second time he lets his mom die, but he changes subtle shit. Like some shit obviously changed because he did it a different way. And it's like, they could have just did that.
Yeah.
Ugh. But I'm going to try not to hate on it too much. Like I said,
I want to see how it goes.
Yeah. I'm trying to watch it on bias. I like DC a lot. I like Superman a lot. I want to see them do good stories. But like I said, I think it was a misstep. And until I see the new movie in 2025
or a trailer or some new updates.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think that my mind's going to change about that until I see the movie.
Something new. Yeah. Well, yeah. So,